Look who we have.
Can you write it on there for me? Yeah, because I think that like the officer's name. If you don't get a police report, get the officer's name. So I got another like this. She orders stuff. She got stuff coming out there. Amazon. They can step and pay for everything else. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I need to get an incident report, incident number or in a report for that.
Have you already put in the report or talked to the officer?
No, I'm trying to find the incident number.
Okay. And this is the date that it happened?
Yes, ma'am.
And the address?
Yes.
Okay. And what year?
This year.
Okay, 23?
Yes, ma'am.
Maybe a giant bear destroyed all the computers. That's about the same way you're telling me. Rabid bear.
And then did it have a street address? Like a numeric number?
No, it was at the park, Long Branch Park. It was on a public road, Branch Drive. It was a traffic stop. I can give you the officers' names that was involved.
And what was the officer's name?
Ayala 334. She was one of the officers. How you doing, ma'am?
Hey, how are you? How can I help you?
What a coincidence.
Yes, sir. How can I help you today?
I'm here to file a complaint. Can I get 3 complaint forms, please? Body cam activated.
Yes, sir. Give me one quick second.
What a coincidence. I come to file complaints and look who's taking my complaint. And I'm here to speak to that supervisor that you guys wouldn't let me see that day either.
I can see if any of them are downstairs.
I appreciate that.
Let me see if any of them are in the building.
What was the name of that officer that you was riding with that day?
Officer Cesar.
Cesar.
You see this?
The office.
Hey, I'm not showing any type of traffic stop on the 4th, on Branch.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, let's go talk to the officer that was involved. Give me 1 second. Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
I'm trying to do a records request right now, and they're saying that there's no traffic stop that she can locate when you guys pulled me over a few
the VIN
days ago.
number?
Yes, ma'am.
Give me a second. I'll try to get that for you.
Thank you so much.
You want me to get them?
Yeah, I think it's 3.
I need 3 complaint forms,
You
please.
said 3 of them?
Yes, sir.
I'll get 4 things on that.
Okay.
Is there a reason why y'all don't have those readily available, like the rest of these forms?
They were in the drawer.
I don't know. We're also out of volunteer statements out there too, so I think we're just low on paper.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Will do. Have a wonderful day.
I just messaged them to see if either one of them are in the building.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, thank you, sir.
I think that's the only clip where we got to do more than once we use
Okay,
that.
thank you.
I don't know if there's any more pens, but yeah.
Oh, I got one.
Oh, you
Thank
got one? Okay.
Did you ever find out what reasonable articulable suspicion is?
Let me get that event number for you.
I'm asking you a question, ma'am.
Well, I'm telling you, I'm gonna get you that event number.
I'll pull it, please.
You see that? She gonna tell me what she gonna do instead of answering the question of the public.
So if you need more space, there's more space in that. And then you go to signature. And if you need more space in that, then you need more space. I find that who's record. Yes, so you check your record. So I'm just going to.
Do you remember what day that was?
January the 4th.
So we're looking at their traffic stop, January 4th, Long Branch and Lake. Can you give me that event number, please?
And if you could kindly please write down all the officers' names that was involved so I can do my records request, please. Thank you so much.
No, but it's in the book. It should be. So neither one of the supervisors are available right now?
What a coincidence.
Yes. So if you do want to leave them a message, name, phone number, we can do that. And just refer to them.
And who are the supervisors on shift?
It's Cern Allman. Cern, do your name.
Do you have their Vadge numbers?
I have their call signs. But I can put them all on the same card for you.
Thank you. So you haven't found out what reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime is?
Sir, I'm not going to entertain you in regards to whatever.
Whatever. I'm asking you a question.
And
I'm a member of the public asking you a question,
I'm
ma'am.
going to give you the event number. I'm going to give you the officers involved, and we're going to leave it at that.
So that's a no? Whatever happened to the dedicated service?
No, I'm trying to get it on the spot.
Chris Leslie said she got mad attitude, shaking my head.
Do you know Owen's badge number?
James Howard said, good to see she now has a desk job instead of on patrol.
Or 33, 34? Myself, 456, 511, and I don't know the fourth batch number. And you had an out-of-state plate. Out of what state?
Arizona.
There's a traffic stop on an Arizona plate. And it may be under 511. He was the one logged in that day.
Yeah, it looked like that illegal traffic stop mysteriously disappeared.
So it was really that. Some people have called it legal message and she went back to her, but yeah, that's the technical side.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Privat C said, ask her to give me a shout out. He's watching from Australia. Would you give Private C a shout out, ma'am? Ayala 334.
So I'm gonna get you that information. And we're gonna leave it at that, sir.
Private C, I'm gonna say that's a no. Andre Mobley Sr. said it's eating her up. Look at her body motion.
Okay.
Series 23001524, G 2300 1524. No, that should be Ayala.
Okay, thank you. Can you give me all the badge numbers?
3509, 3511, and 3517.
Thank you. All right. So there's the event number, there's everybody's badge numbers, and then there's the two supervisors at the bottom.
Okay.
Do you want to leave your name and your phone number for the supervisors to reach out to you?
They know who I am.
Okay. Do you want to leave an updated phone number or?
I could leave you my email.
Okay, that works.
Actually, yeah, I'll give you my phone number.
What is? Go ahead.
254
Mm-hmm.
291
Okay. All right. I'll pass your phone number on to them.
Is Lieutenant, what's the lieutenant's name under in our internal affairs? Not Ploward, but the other guy.
Lieutenant Sasonis.
Yeah, can I speak to him, please? I look like he's right there. He got on a dress suit,
He probably does.
attire. Yeah. All right, so that's the event number for that unlawful detainment that happened on my live stream the other day. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and watch it.
Hey, sir, it's like I'll let the desk.
Um,
I'm here with Mr.
If you want to do any records requests,
Butler.
that's the
He
information.
wanted to see if you had time to speak to him. Okay, sure, he's right here at the front desk. Okay, sounds good, sir. Okay, bye. He said he doesn't have time today, but he's gonna step out and talk to you to see if you want to make an appointment.
Thank you. So that's internal affairs, the sex offender registration, crime prevention. You see it say notice. This door is kept locked at all times, and it never used to be locked. This is a public hallway. It should be open to the public, but for some reason, ever since Noquestionabaudit came up in here and did a tour, and all of a sudden all the doors are locked and they putting signs up and stuff. This is the Criminal Investigation Division. So we're just waiting on them to finish so I can do my records request. And then hopefully the lieutenant to come out and speak with me soon about my previous records requests. Previous things that I filed. All right, I think here he come right now. Hold on.
Yeah, about like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I just didn't do it because I was told that it would drop from the month. Yeah, no. I just didn't know where I need to sign that thing or where else.
Doom, ding, doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 ding, ding. Dong, dong. All right, come on, Lieutenant. You playing around. Angie Burke said, "What's up? No question about it. This is Angie Burke saying hi from a tiny town in Wisconsin. Stay safe, and I know I spelled your channel name wrong. My apologies. Are you good? How you doing, Angie Burke? It's always from Wisconsin. I see them cheese heads. My Detroit Lions did their thing on them cheese heads yesterday. Yes, indeed. We ain't make the playoffs though, but we beat the Packers. That's the consolidation prize." Sydney Sue said, "First ask him what he's working on today and watch his face." Okay. They probably watching, they probably bow tying that like button right now. They probably watching the live stream right as we speak.
Yeah, that's fine, okay. No. But she fell back on the bed with all her stuff, and then her mother jumped on top of her, and then they were both on the floor.
Chris Leslie said, "Does my homie Sue still work out in KPD? Good dude." I haven't came across a guy named Sue, so he probably don't work here. He probably got tired of these people.
Okay. So the 3 seconds? Yeah. Then right after that, I'm pulling the work. It's kind of difficult.
GM son said stop saying thank you to these thugs after every sentence.
They do it better.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Pictures of herself and the marks and stuff that has happened. I don't know if I can provide that. or not. Okay. I will provide these pictures if that's something you do.
Constitution misconduct said let's get those Vadge numbers. Yes, indeed, we got to get them vaginal numbers for officer safety. Y'all go ahead and bow tie that like button, man. What's going on with this lieutenant, man? Y'all playing around. So I'm just waiting on the lieutenant, and then we got this good old complaint form. You know, I actually got a response finally. I had to get in hold of I ain't even tell y'all. I just went up to the what's that called? City Hall. And I've tried to find out what's going on with that unconstitutional ordinance that I brought to the agenda at the city council meeting about a year ago today. And they basically gave me the runaround. One of the secretaries told me that I had to do a petition to get an unlawful ordinance off the books. I need to get a petition to get an unlawful ordinance off the books. And I'm like, no, that's not what the city council said. They said they were gonna get in touch with the city attorney and get with whoever they need to get with to and gonna go over it to see if that's actually the case, because 1987 Houston versus City of Houston versus Hill came out. That's a case precedence. How you doing?
Great. How can I help you today?
Got
some more cards too.
Okay, thank you so much. I just need to have a sit down with you to go over those complaints that I filed.
The ones that I emailed you about?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what do you want to talk about? You want to see what happened with them?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I did send you those complete dispositions. There's only so much I can give you.
Yeah, I need to know, because there's some of them that I filed that you didn't send me. So it was quite a few that I put in. I don't think you sent me all of them that I
Those were the
filed.
only ones that I had in our system that I had access to. That I gave
Okay.
you. So
Okay. Well, yeah, I just want to go over it and find out like what exactly happens. What did you guys talk about? What's the education? What's the process on everything that you guys done since I filed
typically,
that
just so you know, what I can tell you is like the status of them. Say, was it unfounded? Was it sustained? Was it closed out?
Mhm.
But as far as like what type of discipline or what happened with the individual officers, because a couple of those complaints were sustained.
Yeah.
That's not something we typically release to the public.
Right. I don't really need to know what the punishment or what kind of disposition that you guys gave, but I need to know.
Do you have the email that I sent you?
Yes.
Okay, because on some of them it'll say unfounded,
Mhm.
means that they were not able to verify anything that you said happened. Okay?
And that's what I need to talk about. Why was it unfounded?
Well, again, the initial supervisors, what typically happens is when you send in a complaint on an officer,
Mhm.
for the most part, most of those complaints go to the shift supervisors to investigate. They're not investigated by internal affairs.
Okay.
You okay?
Yes.
Yeah, internal affairs only investigate a certain level of complaints. You see what I mean? So like say if you said somebody was rude,
Okay.
that's going to be investigated by a shift supervisor for like discourteousness. Okay?
Shift supervisor. So, hold on. But yeah. So I need to find out the ones that are unfounded. Why were they unfounded? Because all the complaints that I put in, I go based off your policy. And if something that was broken in the policy and it comes back unfounded, that's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they all weren't unfounded. Now,
Yeah,
a couple of them were closed administratively. Also, just some I see with the personnel complaint form right now. Some for you to acknowledge, for you to be aware of. For the most part, our policies on complaints, if it's older than 30 days, we're not even going to investigate.
Why?
That's just in the policy. Now, with the exception, Exception being criminal law offense, or was there some extenuating circumstances as to why it wasn't filed within 30 days? Now,
Right.
some of the stuff you filed were like months older.
Yeah.
And at that time, our video system doesn't retain video forever either.
Okay.
So you can imagine when officers out there all day long, that those videos are running all day long. There's only so much space. So,
but a lot of the ones that actually every one that I filed, I put the link to the actual incident that was involved with the complaint.
right. But if it's more than 30 days, and somebody probably should have told you this earlier, if it's more than 30 days,
Mm-hmm.
it's not something we're even going to look at unless there's a specific reason why we need to look at it. For instance, like a criminal law offense or something that an officer did, which of course, or if the chief authorizes us to look at it.
Okay.
But other than that, we're just going to move on to the next one. But keep in mind our video retention system,
Okay.
right, is limited. So
Okay.
a lot of those complaints you filed at the time, the video retention system was 90 days.
Okay.
So unless a report was filed, the video's gone after 3 months. It's just disappeared. So it's hard for the supervisor to go back and play your video or play our video, our body cam for the interaction if the body cam doesn't exist anymore. Does
Gotcha.
that make sense?
That makes sense.
Okay.
So what took so long? Why did you guys take so long? Why did I have to go to City Hall to get you guys to respond to me?
Well, again, those complaints were handed off to the shift supervisors. So I can't explain why shift supervisors didn't contact you because they should have contacted you when they close it out. Now, I just got moved to the position at the end of October.
Okay.
And so I completed that list when they asked me to put a list together of the complaints that we had in the system for you
Mhm.
and get them out to you. And that's what I did.
Okay. So is there a time that I can sit down and go over the ones that actually go over all the ones? Because like I said, it was one more that I filed, and I'll just bring all the ones that I filed, and we can kind of go over them and find out which ones you don't have. Because it's like it's been so long, I don't forgot which ones and what was
Well,
the
and I
complaints
noticed
about
on
and
one
stuff
of your
like that.
complaints you filed on Cruise,
Mhm.
you filed the same complaint months later.
Because it was the same issue.
Right. But that one they did look at that one already. That one did get, if I recall correctly, it got reviewed. But if you look at it further up on my email list, whatever that status is, it'll say what it is. And I'll explain them to you. But so what does your schedule look like?
I'm free anytime after 11 or noon, any day.
During the week?
Yes,
Okay, so what about Friday?
that's fine.
Okay, Friday, what time?
Just say noon, or if that's good for you,
Can we make it 1 p.m.?
1 p.m. Perfect.
Yeah, so this Friday.
This Friday.
Do you have a phone number where I can reach you in case something comes up?
Sure. 254-291.
Okay. This Friday at 1 p.m., which this Friday today's the 9th.
Mhm.
Is that going to make it? Just want to confirm the number here real quick.
Okay.
The 13th?
Perfect.
All right.
Friday the 13th. Wow.
You're not superstitious, are you?
Nah. Nah.
Friday the 13th, 1 p.m. And just to confirm your number, 254-291-9564.
Correct. Mhm.
All right, Mr. Butler, I'll see you this Friday at 1 o'clock.
All right. Thank you so much.
Appreciate
I'd rather
your time.
not shake hands, but I appreciate
You don't
your
knuckle, you don't
no
do that?
fist bump, no none of that.
No,
That's just
all
my personal policy.
Hey, no
No,
problem.
nothing against you. I thank you for your
I
professionalism.
don't take it personally. Hey, no problem, sir. All right, Friday at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
My card has my number. If something comes
Okay.
up, you cannot make it, call me and let me know.
I sure will.
Obviously, I have a lot going on. So,
Yeah.
So sorry I couldn't meet with you today. I've got a lot.
No
Yeah, I
problem.
got other things I'm working
Yeah, I
on.
definitely understand. I
All right,
kind of
Friday.
popped up on you.
All right, no problem. Friday at 1 o'clock. I'll
All
see you
right.
then.
Thank you so
All
much.
right, thank you.
All right, y'all. So we got an appointment set up Friday, 1 p.m., 1300. Attendant was very professional, and we appreciate that. The public definitely appreciates that. But like I went to City Hall and trying to find out what's going on, what's the status on that ordinance that I tried to get amended. And so they gave me the runaround talking I need to get a petition. I'm like, no, that's not what the city council said. And so, well, you can bring it back up you can do another citizen's petition. I'm like, what's the point of that? If I already did a citizen petition and brought it to the council, what's the point of doing it again if they didn't address it the first time? What makes me think they're gonna address it the second time? So I'm like, all right, well, let's do that. Let's go ahead and I'll do that, and then I made an appointment to speak with the mayor. And so the secretary, she's the Kent Cagle's is the city manager. Kent Cagle's the city manager. So I was speaking with his assistant, and she was telling me, so in order for you to bring something on the agenda, we're gonna need your name and your address. And I'm like, my address? Like, nah, you're not getting that. So I'm like, why do y'all need my address for me to speak at a public meeting? And she was like, well, that's just our policy, da 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 da. I'm like, but is that the law? Is that the law that I have to give somebody my address when I'm redressing my government? And she was like, yeah, okay, I'll say, well, show it to me. Show me the policy. So she goes and brings me back something, and I'm reading. I'm like, okay, it says nothing in here about me being required to provide my address. And she like, well, that's just how we do it. If you don't want to provide your address, you won't be. We can't get you put on the agenda. I said, okay, well, let me speak to your supervisor. So y'all gonna see the video. Y'all gonna see the video how this supervisor, aka the city manager, behaved when he came down here. Obviously, he knew who I was and whatever she said to him set him off or got him all riled up, because he came down there with a real nasty, snarky attitude. He kept cutting me off, and then he hit me with, here's the deal. I'm looking at him like, what? Here's the deal? What's your name, buddy? I said, what's your name, buddy? And he was like, I'm Kent Cagle. I'm like, oh, you're Kent Cagle, so you're the city manager. Okay. I need to make an appointment with you. And then he just kind of just blew me off. And so y'all gonna see the video, but yeah, this the type of stuff that we're dealing with when we try to redress our government. I wasn't nasty to him. I didn't disrespect him. I didn't even raise my voice. So, and all I'm trying to do is bring forward a issue that I have with the city, and oh yeah, he doxed my number, but it's okay. If y'all want to give me a call, y'all can. I really don't even answer my phone anyway unless it's a number that I recognize. But well, y'all got the number, so if y'all want to hit me up, chop it up. I pull up. You in the city of Killeen, hit me up. I'll pull up on you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he was real slick. I couldn't get to the mute button quick enough. But y'all got my number. You know what I'm saying? No big deal. But Cindy Sue said, always send an email to these people. Then you have a record of their unlawful behavior. Now, I'll send an email to them, and then when I come up here and address it, it's on camera. So ain't no issue as far as what happened, what transpired. No, it's on camera. It's objective evidence, baby. But so we're gonna figure out what happened with all them complaints on Friday. And I'm waiting on this soldier over here to finish with the records department so I can go back over there and do I'm gonna get the body cams. I'm gonna get the body cams of what happened on that situation, because I know they was trying to trump up some shit, especially those two guys that was in the other car. Not the one that pulled me over, but the ones that was in the other car. They was talking with the supervisor, so I need to get that body cam to figure out what was the conversation. And this is really the first body cam that I'm actually gonna pursue. I've filed a couple of body cam requests, and they always send you the little BS. So we can't get it for this region, da 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 da. So basically, I'm gonna have to take their ass to court just to get a body cam. But this is something that I'm willing to do. With this one, because I need to figure out what was the conversation, what was the education, what did the supervisor say, why did they all of a sudden say I'm free to go if you stop me for being suspicious, you know what I'm saying? So we need to find out what the conversation was, and then all of a sudden the supervisor is not available right now, and to speak with me, so they ducking and hiding. So I'll probably see their ass out on the streets, but But yeah, this is the type of stuff we go through. They just give you the run around. Anytime you with government, no matter if it's the police, no matter if it's the city council, no matter if it's the public library, they're gonna give you the run around. They don't want to do their job, and they're gonna give you the third degree anytime you call them out on it. That ain't taking forever. What's going on, William Sharon? Yeah, if y'all just kind of just tuning in, you want to definitely get around back to the beginning. We got the order follower that pulled me over unlawfully, gave me all that snarky, nasty little attitude. She just so happened to be in the fish tank. We call that the fish tank. You know, she just in the fish tank today, so she's gonna be the one actually taking my complaint. How ironic is that? The one that I'm filing the complaint on is the one actually going to be receiving my complaint. So she going to see exactly what she did wrong, and hopefully her supervisor go over it with her and let her know that she needs reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime before you can detain somebody or stop their freedom of movement. You can't detain somebody to investigate. You must have a crime that you suspect them of committing, in the process of committing, or about to commit. Minus that, you can't. So hopefully that's the education that they get once I file this complaint. Hopefully it gets sustained, and hopefully it'll stay on the record. And so people will know that she out here pulling people over unlawfully. Jeff Cole Accountability said, "Is that going to work? Your complaint might disappear." No, I got a record of it. You know, it's on camera, so I'm gonna get a time date stamped, and you know, it might even be illegal for her to even take my complaint, but regardless, I'm gonna get the copy saying that it was received by somebody, and let me see. Always hard to get back to the chat. I don't know why I be having so many issues. I tap the screen and the chat don't come up. William Sharon said they all cover up for each other. You already know. Sydney Sue said the fish are going to learn not to play with the shark. Ooh, indeed. Melissa Stedman said investigating themselves is not acceptable any longer. Yeah, we I don't know why we don't have like an outside like a citizens like team that governs the complaint process or the internal affairs. You know, that's something that I definitely, if they had that out here, I definitely would want to be involved. Sydney Sue said that's it. You have them two written and recorded. Yeah, like I said, anytime you're dealing with government, you definitely want to get it recorded, whether it's audio or video or both, and so that there's no confusion about what exactly transpired. So if you don't practice that already, shoot, I start recording when I walk up in Walmart. I don't even care. You know, I don't be out there just recording, but I just be, just push record. I might even have the audio going on. I might just have the video going, just in case, they try to accuse me of some bullshit, Whenever I'm out in public, whenever I'm about to deal with the government, whenever I'm about to deal with anybody, my bank, anybody, all that shit getting recorded, So ain't no issue about what transpired. Nah, it's all audio recorded or video. Let me see. Damn, they taking forever, boy. Yeah, so I'm gonna definitely start sending out emails because I got to get a track record of, what's going on and why the city council haven't addressed it, why the mayor hasn't addressed that ordinance, and And I'm also going to file a complaint on the city manager. They said that I have to do that with the mayor, and nobody up in there had no formal. They didn't know about any formal process, no paperwork or nothing that they could give me to file a formal complaint on that city manager. They said that I had to file the complaint with the mayor. So I made an appointment to see I spoke to her secretary, and she's gonna get back with me sometime today via email to set up an appointment. And so hopefully I get to speak with the mayor and find out why she got this nasty ass. You could tell he was racist as hell too. You just tell by the way he was looking at me and the way he was, you know. He just kept cutting me off. I'm like, I'm talking to him just like I'm talking to y'all. I ain't disrespect him. I ain't raising my voice. I'm just like, you know, show me where does it say? Like, where does it say that I have to give my address to speak at a public meeting? And he just kept cutting me off, and then he gonna hit me with, here's the deal. I'm like, yeah, all right. He thought he was KPD or some shit. Like, boy, you better get your ass up out of here. So I followed him up to his office, and then he gonna try to say that I'm interrogating him. Like, no, I'm asking you questions. I tried to make an appointment with him. He was standing next to his secretary. I said, well, he trying to blow me off. So I'm like, well, let me make a formal appointment so I can speak with you regarding this issue. And he was like, no. I'm like, no, why not? You know, and then he just kept, you know, blowing me off. And so, you know, and then they went to lunch. So I followed them out to the car, and then they peeled out on me. I'm like, that's no way to treat the public, man. You know, I didn't come in here disrespecting you, nothing. Just because you got some type of premonition or about me, or some type of preconceived thoughts about me and what I do, because I hold you accountable, you know, that don't give you the right to speak to me like that. You know, that's my first interaction with the city manager ever. You know, like I said, I didn't even know that was him talking to me until he said, here's the deal. You know, so, you know, that's the guy that governs the city. He the one that governs the police department. So I know if he acting like that, it makes sense why this police department running around here doing the dumb shit that they doing. So Sydney Sue said that as soon as I see a cop, I record. Hell yeah. Off top. Them cameras come out every time. I got a couple of traffic stops today. Officer Kenzie, he out there generating revenue like a mug. But he always stay professional. It was one guy that he pulled over, and the guy tried to ask me, hey man, cut that camera off, big dog. I don't want to be on your camera. So I'm like, I just be ignoring them whenever the citizens try to interact with me. At least I try to. But then after the cop left, I like, you know, I'm like, I don't mean no disrespect to you. I'm just here for the cops. He was like, you know what, man? I'm glad you stopped. I'm glad you, because he was about to take me to jail. I'm like, yeah, all right. You know, but it was cool that Kenzie out there working hard. But yeah, I'm gonna start putting out it's Ayala. Then the diva said on Officer Ayala. What you mean on Officer Ayala? It's Ayala, Ayala, 33, vaginal number 334. But yeah, so hopefully, damn, they got a couple of people waiting on records requests. I might have to come back and do this. Everybody trying to get some records. Let me just go ahead and fill out this complaint. Let's do that. I'm gonna need some help, y'all. I might need to get some I might not need no information. All right, complaint to name. Complaint address, not giving that. Complaint phone number. Yeah, I give you that. Signature complaint. Yeah, I sign that. Make it official. Employee complained against. Let me see if I got that information. Did I leave that up there? No, I got it right here. So I'm not filing a complaint on Strong and Owens, but I'm filing a complaint on these two. Those are the ones that are actually over. Ayala and Caesar was the black guy. So them the ones that I'm making the complaint against because they the ones that actually stopped my freedom of motion, and Ayala failed to identify herself, so she got 2 infractions. I never asked him to identify himself with his card, so I can't complain on him as far as identifying. I never even asked him his name and vaginal number. But Ayala getting a double whammy, and Caesar gets 500 lashes, and Ayala's gonna get a lashes. So we're gonna spank him. We're gonna with the complaint real quick. So AYALA Vadge 334, and this was January 4th, 2023. So it's within the 30 days, so they can't say I didn't do it. And this took place at Long Branch Park. Long Branch and Lake Drive. Witnesses. Camera and live stream audience. Nature of complaint. So how should I word this? Linda Deaver said, is that why she's in the office today instead of on the road? It might be. Now, but they usually rotate. They usually rotate out, desk duty. They usually sign like random. I think they go. One of the guys told me they do it by last name, so I guess she just happened to come up today. But they probably put her ass up in here like, hey, you need to. No question about it, gonna be out there on the prowl. So we gonna put your ass in the fish tank. Let me see. So how should I word this? Unlawful, Brazanga said, unlawful traffic stop. No laws broken, ID demanded. Okay, so unlawful detention. Unlawful detention. Officer did not have requirements for a Terry stop. If you don't know what a Terry stop is, look it up. Terry versus Ohio. That's the case precedence that says that we need that you need reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime in order to detain somebody. So Terry v. Ohio basically covers detainments And no RAS. They probably don't even know what that is. So that's one. Two, officer failed to show police identification card. She don't even know what that is. As per KPD Department policy. What's that, Mazanga? 22.27. I know Mazanga busting one off of this. He like, yeah, we get I know Mazanga going nuts, literally off of this one, boy. Look at him. Officers acted officiously and did not promote the community trust. On God. Linda Deaver said she had to get a number fabricated. Yeah, she probably just got that number. That number was probably never generated until now. I might have to do a records request on that one too. Yeah, they just, and all of a sudden that I'm holding their ass accountable, and all of a sudden they want to generate a incident number because I went to the records and she said that she had no such info about a stop happening on Long Branch and Lake Drive on January the 4th. So they had no record until I went to this order follower and made her create a record. Okay, let me see what Mazanga said. Officer. Damn, I hate this thing on chat stuff. I can't never pull it back up. My bad, y'all. Officers acted officiously and did not promote the community trust. Okay. Promote community trust. See back. What else y'all want to say about this order follower, Ayala, vaginal number 334? Sydney Sue said unprofessional conduct unbecoming of an officer. On God. Unprofessional conduct unbecoming of an officer. Ayala 334 had a condescending attitude and would not answer damn, my damn pen going out of ink. I don't even use this mug. Hold up. Okay, there we go. Would not answer my clarifying questions. As per KPD Department policy. All right. 22.2.7. Yep, that's it. Mazanga said, unbecoming conduct, officers shall not conduct themselves in a manner on or off duty that A, casts doubt on their integrity, honesty, moral judgment, or character. B, brings discredit to this agency, neglect of duty. A, officers shall perform their duties faithfully and diligently. And shall take responsibility for and exhibit attentiveness, care, and thoroughness. Section 8, conduct toward the public in a civil and professional manner that conveys a service orientation to foster public trust. Ooh, yeah, they definitely didn't foster any public trust. A, with courtesy, respect, and dignity. They did not treat me with courtesy. They didn't give me any courtesy. They didn't give me any respect. Even matter of fact, I might have to file a complaint on them other officers because they didn't even stick around to answer any of my questions. Like after they just stopped me unlawfully, they realized they didn't have nothing and then just got up out of Dodge instead of answering my questions about the reason for their stop. Yeah, I might have to come back and turn this one in because it's a lot of stuff that I need to put on this complaint. Ain't no way in hell this one gonna come back unfounded. Yeah, put a dot between the 2 and the 7. Okay, let's do that. Got it. Yeah, bias as hell. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call that bias hotline too. I appreciate that, Mazanga. Come on, okay, so I got one more person ahead of me, then I'm gonna go do that records request. Dang, what happened? Hold up, y'all. There we go. Texas Penal Code 39.02. Abuse of official capacity. Absolutely. Yep. We got him, coach. Let me write that down. Texas Penal Code 39.02. Abuse of official capacity. All right, I think that's good for now. I think I might have to I'm gonna turn this in though. That should be good enough for a sustainment, right? Linda Diva says she has an attitude because she has no idea what she's doing. She thinks she looks cute. I know, right? She thinks she look cute with that motherfucking bun on top of her head. That little fake little dollar store bun. I should have flamed her ass up in the fish tank real quick. But I'm gonna try to keep it PG. All right, here we go. Let's go through this records request. Look at her. Next, let's go see if the break room open. See if they got some snacks for no question. While we waiting on KPD Records to get their shit together. Oh yeah, the prep room is open. Food prep is open. Yeah, see what we got in the refrigerator. Yep. Okay. You still got that turkey in here? Damn, that turkey's still up in here, bro. What's going on? Kawina, come get your turkey, baby. Come and get your turkey, baby. Damn. Kawina still ain't got, that's the same turkey that's been up in there since Thanksgiving 2021, bro. They still got that old ass turkey up in there. That's crazy. That's crazy. They still got that old ass turkey up in there, man. Y'all need to do something about that. Sydney Sue said, tell her you need someone else to take the complaint. Nah, I'm gonna give it to her ass so she can read that shit. And so she can actually learn something since she don't wanna listen to me educate her. Here, read this complaint form I got on your ass. Matter of fact, let me turn this in while I'm waiting. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get it. I got them still working with it. Okay, ma'am. Let me see. Body cam activated.
You have your log?
Yes.
Let's see. What's that one for?
What's that?
What's this one for?
It's a body cam. It's just recording.
I know, but why you got two of them?
Is that what's fine?
Huh? Oh, that one yours?
Yes, sir.
Why you ain't got it on your body?
It's just sticking out front and make sure that it's recording over there. That's all it is.
Oh, okay, but it ain't supposed to be on your body?
Well,
Are you
on
trying
the-
to turn these in? Well, I know.
Keep calm, ma'am. Keep calm, okay? Keep calm.
Ain't nobody stressed
We
over
do have
you.
other things to do, so
What are y'all doing?
we're here.
But I'm a member of the club asking you a question. Isn't it your department policy to have your body cam on your body? right.
Try all or something.
What was you saying, ma'am?
Are you ready to turn those in?
I'm asking you a question.
And I'm asking you a question. Are you ready to turn those in? That's why you're here, right?
What's with the attitude?
Sir, are you ready to turn those in?
I'm asking you a question, man. What's
And
with the
I'm
attitude?
asking, if you're not ready to turn them in, then please go back to the side.
Ain't nobody waiting. Ain't nobody in this lobby waiting on
Okay, then
service.
stand
So
right there.
I stand right here. All I
Stand
want,
right there.
man. Thank you. You don't give me any directives, man. You haven't learned that by now.
All right, sir.
You still haven't figured it out. That's why you're getting the complaint here. Go ahead and give me that time, date, and stamp. I appreciate that.
Are you done with all of them?
No, I'm not.
We'll bring them all at once.
No, I can bring them however I choose
I'll
to.
accept them whenever you're all done with all three of them.
Let me get a time, date, and stamp for that, please. Ma'am? Ayala 334.
Yes.
Can I get a time, date, and stamp for my
Are you
complaint?
done with the rest of them?
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it.
Whenever I get the rest of them, I'll give you your date, time, and stamp for all of them.
Okay, well, this is the only one I'm ready to file for right now.
Okay, then.
Let me get that time, date, and stamp, please. Thank you very much. I don't need all the BS extra stuff. Just do what I asked you to do. Thank you, please.
That's not the way things work.
Actually, that's exactly how it works.
Actually, no, it's not.
Don't you work for the public? Don't my taxes go towards your salary?
Do you work, sir?
Don't worry about that.
Do you work? If we're gonna
Don't matter. I bought some bubble gum on the way here from the store. I pay
January
taxes.
9th, 2023 at 15:29. There you go.
Can I get a copy?
Sure.
Okay. Did y'all supply you with a case?
You see that? What's her nickname? I forgot to give her. Oh yeah, I do got her a nickname. Her nickname is I Can't Hear You.
Hey, what was the first name?
Officer Ayala, I Can't Hear You.
You know how to spell it, man?
Officer, I Can't Hear You, Ayala. Mazanga said, Officer Ratsness said, I'm about to flame her ass up. She keep playing. So, if y'all, just in case y'all want to redress your grievances, do not call. You don't have my permission to call, but in case you want to redress your grievances with your government, let me see, what's the KPD? Somebody put their number in the chat. Chris Leslie said 334 needs a job with no public interaction whatsoever. I agree. Mazanga said redress grievances to Killeen Police Department, 254-501-8830. Do not call.
All right, I was just making sure I had the right.
Axioms Underground said, what laws can the police change to help us? They can start with qualified immunity. Okay, let's go see what's up with the records request. All right, let me go get my papers work first. Okay, let's do this. What time is it? They done probably done dipped out on my ass. Oh no, we still got 30 minutes. Hello. Okay, I got the information. I'm trying to do get any information you have regarding that event number. Yes, ma'am. Huh? What you mean?
Did you just file this at the office now? At that window?
No, this was an incident from January 4th. Damn, my battery about to go dead, y'all. So I'm gonna just hang out till. But I'm gonna do static once it. Oh damn, I can't even do static. Damn. Yeah, my battery about to go dead. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in, though. Like I said, always say, don't let them dig all off up in your amendments. Always record your interactions with your government. Thank you, ma'am. And yeah, I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me, man. I'm on like 1%. I wish I had my battery life so I can go over there and, you know, redress my grievances with Ayala Vadge number 334. Tell her to look up today's date from 5 to 10 minutes ago because she probably just gave the event for a number because you're asking for paperwork. Yeah, I might have to do that. News Now said, ask if she won the arm wrestling competition. I might have to ask her that. Yeah, I'm gonna need all the reports and all the body cam videos for all 4 of them officers. Thank you, Sydney Sue. Yeah, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Howard Smith, Mazanga, Melissa Stedman, William Sharon, Sydney Sue, Axioms Underground, News Now California, Chris Leslie, The Nightbot, Linda Devers. And if I forgot, Jake Jackson County, Kansas, Cot Watch. I keep saying J-Co. I know that's Jackson County. Yeah, I appreciate every last one of y'all for coming in here, tuning in. Like I said, I'm gonna upload that. I'm gonna do that. I might just go ahead and put it out there, but I want to do an edit. But I think I'm gonna do an edit on that city manager video. But I'm gonna work on that one tonight. So I thank y'all for tuning in, and we're just gonna kick it until my battery die. Actually, I'm gonna just close it out so just in case it don't save. But yeah, thank you for tuning in from the dedicated service of the quote unquote dedicated service of the Killeen Police Department. This is No Question About It. Don't let them dig all off up in your amendments, nah. You hear me? And we out. Ow.